Life has a way of testing you. There are days when people's words cut deeper than any blade, days when the world feels like a storm raging against your fragile peace. You try to hold yourself together, but the chaos never seems to end. But imagine this, standing in the middle of life's fiercest storms, yet feeling no fear. Imagine insults sliding off you like rain on a quiet, unbreakable light within. Today, I want to share with you 10 timeless Buddhist teachings that will help you rise above insults, detach from negativity, and become unshakable in your peace. These aren't just ideas, they are practices that can transform how you see yourself and how you walk through this world. So if you're tired of feeling controlled by what others say or do, if you're ready to master your emotions and find a calm that no chaos can touch, stay with me till the end, because this wisdom has the power to change your life forever. Lesson 1. Transforming insults into inner strength. In life, you will hear words meant to wound you. People will insult you out of anger, jealousy, ignorance, or their own unspoken pain. But Buddhist wisdom teaches that an insult is never truly about you. It is a mirror reflecting the turmoil within the other person. Imagine someone throwing mud at a mountain. Does the mountain feel hurt? Does it lose its dignity? The mud falls away, and the mountain remains unmoved, vast and silent. The next time someone insults you, take a slow breath. Feel the sting rise in your chest, but don't let it control you. Instead, ask yourself gently, what lesson hides within this moment? Perhaps it's a lesson in patience, teaching you how to remain calm in the face of provocation. Perhaps it's a lesson in compassion, reminding you that the person before you is suffering in ways you cannot see. Or perhaps it's simply a chance to practice self-mastery, to remain rooted like a tree, even as harsh winds blow. Each insult can become a stepping stone to greater wisdom if you choose to see it that way. Instead of letting harsh words weaken your spirit, use them to build an unbreakable inner fortress. Because true strength is not in silencing others. It is in becoming so deeply grounded in your peace that nothing can disturb your heart. Lesson 2. Guarding your emotions like a sacred temple. Your emotions are like a sacred temple within you. They are yours to care for, to honor, and to keep peaceful. But too often, we leave the gates wide open, letting anyone's words walk in and disturb our serenity. Buddhist teachings remind us, do not hand your peace to another. What someone says about you, whether praise or criticism, belongs to them. It is merely their perspective, filtered through their experiences, beliefs, and pains. Imagine standing at the edge of a river. Someone throws a stone into the water. The ripples spread outwards, but soon the river returns to stillness. In the same way, let others' words create only temporary ripples upon your mind. Do not let them create storms within you. When someone criticizes you, pause and ask yourself gently, why do these words hurt me? Often, they touch an insecurity you already carry. This is a gift in disguise, an invitation to heal what is wounded within. If their words hold no truth, release them like autumn leaves on the breeze. If they hold some truth, accept them with grace and use them as tools for your growth. Either way, never let another's voice dictate your worth or steal your calm. Emotional freedom begins when you realize no one can make you feel inferior without your silent agreement. Choose to guard your temple. Keep your reactions under your care. For when you detach from the opinions of others, you begin to live not as they expect you to, but as your truest, most peaceful self. Lesson 3. Hold yourself to the higher standard. Embrace others with grace. There is a quiet wisdom in the way the Buddha walked this earth. He held himself to the highest standards of discipline, mindfulness, and compassion, yet he never demanded others match his path. Instead, he offered them gentle grace. In your life, strive for the same balance. Commit to your own excellence. Wake each day determined to act with integrity, speak with kindness, and walk with purpose. Let your life be like a lantern, bright, steady, and inspiring to those around you. But remember, not everyone will carry the same flame. When someone falls short, makes a mistake, or shows weakness, do not respond with judgment. Instead, see their struggle with eyes of understanding. They are walking their own winding path, learning their lessons at their own pace. Imagine a beautiful garden. Each plant grows in its own time. Some bloom quickly under the sun, others take longer to find their strength. If you demand roses to grow like bamboo, you destroy their natural beauty. Hold yourself to a standard that elevates your spirit, but offer others the grace to grow at their rhythm. When a colleague errs, respond not with harshness, but with support. When a loved one disappoints you, see their imperfection as part of their humanness. This is not weakness, it is wisdom. For by demanding excellence from yourself, you lift your life higher, and by offering grace to others, you create an environment where hearts feel safe to bloom. Your standards will empower you, your grace will uplift the world. Lesson 4. Seeing every person as your teacher. In the vast tapestry of life, every person you meet is woven into your journey for a reason. Some arrive as friends, others as critics, and a few as passing strangers. But within each encounter lies a hidden lesson waiting for your awareness. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to walk through the world with humility and openness, seeing every interaction as a chance to grow. Even those who are rude, unkind, or dismissive hold something valuable for you. They are silent teachers, showing you where your patience ends, where your compassion weakens, and where your insecurities lie hidden. Imagine life as a temple of endless learning. Every word spoken to you, whether gentle or harsh, becomes a scripture to read with curiosity. In a heated argument, ask yourself, what can I learn here? Is it patience, forgiveness, the art of letting go? When someone offends you, pause and see the deeper truth. Their words reveal not only their inner state, but also the parts of you that still seek healing. In this way, no encounter is ever wasted. Every person becomes your teacher, and every moment becomes a lesson. As you adopt this perspective, your life transforms. Challenges no longer feel like punishments, but stepping stones towards greater wisdom. Negative people no longer feel like enemies, but mirrors reflecting what you need to master within. When you embrace this mindset, you move from victimhood to empowerment. You realize that the world is not against you. It is constantly teaching, shaping, and guiding you towards your highest self. So walk through your days as a humble student, ready to learn from everyone and everything. For in this openness lies the secret to unshakable peace and boundless growth. Lesson 5. Letting your emotions flow like passing clouds. Emotions are like visitors at your doorstep. Some arrive with gifts of joy and excitement. Others come carrying sorrow, anger, or fear. But no matter how powerful their presence feels, remember this: they never stay forever. Buddhist wisdom teaches that emotions are simply energies moving through you. They are like waves rising and falling in the vast ocean of your mind, or clouds drifting across a boundless sky. They appear, change shape, and disappear, leaving the sky untouched. The next time anger burns within you, or sadness wraps its cold arms around your chest, pause for a moment. Take a slow, mindful breath. Say to yourself softly, "This is only a feeling. It will pass." Do not resist it. Do not cling to it. Simply observe it as you would watch a river flow by. The more you hold on to any emotion, whether it's bliss or sorrow, the more suffering you create for yourself. Attachment is the root of inner turmoil. Imagine sitting under a great Bodhi tree, watching the sky above. Clouds of all shapes pass by, some dark and heavy with storms, others light and glowing in the sun, but none of them define the sky itself. In the same way, your emotions do not define your true self. When you learn to observe your feelings without becoming entangled in them, you build a calm, grounded strength within. You begin to realize that you are the silent sky, unbound and infinite, untouched by passing storms. Practice this awareness each day. Allow every emotion to come and go in its own time, knowing that peace is always waiting beneath each fleeting wave. Lesson 6. The silent power of detachment. Detachment is one of the most profound teachings of Buddhism, yet it is so often misunderstood. People think detachment means to stop caring, to become indifferent and cold. But in truth, detachment is a path to unconditional love, deep peace and emotional freedom. Imagine holding a beautiful bird in your hands. If you grip it too tightly, you harm it. If you open your palms, it is free, and it may choose to stay close to you. Detachment is like this, loving without clinging, caring without controlling. Buddhist wisdom teaches that true detachment is not about withdrawing from life. It is about engaging fully, yet remaining free from the chains of attachment to outcomes, possessions, or people's approval. When life doesn't unfold the way you imagined, when your efforts at work go unnoticed, when a relationship changes, or when goals slip through your grasp, detachment helps you step back, breathe, and see the bigger picture. It allows you to remain rooted in your peace, unshaken by temporary outcomes. This doesn't mean giving up on your dreams or abandoning your responsibilities. It means doing your best with pure intention, but not letting your happiness depend on results beyond your control. Detachment is also freedom from the constant hunger for validation. When you depend on praise to feel worthy, your emotions rise and fall like leaves in the wind. But when you detach from the need for approval, you find an inner stability that no one can take away. In love, detachment is the quiet strength to care deeply for someone while honoring their path, even when it differs from yours. It is loving without losing yourself, giving without expecting, and supporting without demanding. It is the art of holding someone close with open hands. Detachment extends to the material world as well. We live surrounded by desires for possessions. The newest phone, the flashiest car, the trendiest clothes. But these are fleeting. They wear out, get lost, or become outdated. Detachment doesn't mean rejecting what you have. It means enjoying it without becoming its prisoner. When you are no longer bound by the fear of losing what you own or the craving for what you lack, you taste true freedom. Begin this practice gently. Observe your emotions. When anger, fear, or anxiety arise, ask yourself, am I clinging to something right now? An outcome, a person, an idea, an object? Notice it. Breathe. Remind yourself that your peace does not depend on anything outside of you. Detachment is a lifelong journey. Each day you will find small threads to untangle from your heart. Over time, your spirit grows lighter, your mind clearer, and your life more peaceful. It is the quiet art of caring deeply while remaining free, striving without stressing, loving without clinging, giving without losing yourself. For when you find strength in detachment, you create a space within where no storm can enter, a space of calm, wisdom, and unbreakable contentment. Lesson 7. Nurturing yourself as a sacred responsibility. Self-care is often mistaken for luxury, something to indulge in only when exhaustion forces you to stop. But Buddhist wisdom teaches that self-care is not a luxury. It is a sacred responsibility. It is an act of reverence for this body, this mind, and this spirit that carries you through life. Imagine your life as a lamp, lighting the path in darkness. If you do not tend to its flame, it will flicker and die, leaving you and those around you in shadows. Caring for yourself keeps that flame bright, steady, and warm. Taking time to nurture yourself is not selfish. It is the foundation of all other care. How can you pour from an empty cup? How can you offer peace to others if your own heart is restless and weary? Self-care begins with the body. Eat foods that nourish and energize you. Sleep enough to allow your body to heal and renew. Move your body gently each day, for when your physical vessel is strong, your mind finds greater calm. But self-care goes beyond the body. It is also tending to the gardens of your mind and spirit. Spend time in silence. Sit with your breath in meditation. Allow your thoughts to settle like sand falling to the riverbed, revealing the clear waters beneath. Ask yourself each day, what does my soul need right now? Perhaps it is stillness. Perhaps it is laughter, sunlight on your face, the sound of birds at dawn, or the quiet joy of reading words that uplift you. Equally important is the art of setting boundaries. So many people carry stress because they have forgotten how to say no. They scatter their energy trying to please everyone, leaving nothing for themselves. But saying no is not rejection, it is protection. Protect your energy as you would protect a sacred temple. If an invitation drains you, decline it with grace. If someone's presence darkens your spirit, step back with compassion. Boundaries are not walls. They are gateways that ensure what enters your life is aligned with your peace and purpose. Self-care also means caring for your emotional landscape. Speak kindly to yourself. Release the burden of perfection. Allow yourself to be human, to rest when tired, to cry when overwhelmed, to pause when needed. Remember, you do not have to walk this path alone. Seek support when your heart feels heavy. Share your truths with someone you trust, or write them down to lighten your spirit. Vulnerability is not weakness, it is the courage to remain open. Ultimately, self-care is different for each soul. Some find renewal in yoga or running, others in quiet moments of tea and reflection, some in creating art, tending to plants, or cooking nourishing meals. The key is to listen deeply to what your inner self craves for balance and wholeness. Think of self-care as the roots of a mighty tree. When your roots are strong, you can stand firm in any storm, offering shade, beauty, and peace to the world. But if your roots are neglected, even the smallest winds will shake you. So, care for yourself as you would care for something sacred. For in truth, you are. When you make self-care a non-negotiable part of life, you do not abandon your responsibilities. You strengthen your ability to fulfill them with calm, clarity, and deep compassion. You show up in the world as your truest self, grounded, centered, and overflowing with the peaceful energy that others feel and are healed by. Lesson 8. The Quiet Alchemy of Gratitude. Gratitude is a deeply impactful spiritual practice that can shift your entire view of life. In Buddhism, gratitude isn't just a temporary feeling of thankfulness for comfort and happiness. It's a profound respect for everything that comes into your life, even suffering. It is the skill of recognizing abundance where the mind perceives lack, of finding blessings within challenges. When you live with gratitude, you train your heart to see the many small gifts you once missed. The warmth of sunlight on your face in the morning, the sound of rain nourishing the earth, a smile from a stranger, and the simple miracle of your breath rising and falling within you. This practice goes beyond just saying, "Thank you for the good things." It's about welcoming each moment as a lesson. Even obstacles and failures hold hidden gifts. When life feels heavy or unjust, pause and gently ask yourself, what can I be grateful for right now? Maybe the struggle has uncovered a new strength within you. Maybe pain has increased your compassion for others. Each time you ask this question, your mind shifts from resistance to acceptance, from lack to abundance. Science supports this ancient wisdom. Research shows that gratitude reduces anxiety, improves sleep, strengthens relationships, and boosts dopamine and serotonin levels. The brain's natural mood improves, but the greatest reward of gratitude is spiritual. It keeps you grounded in the present moment, freeing you from the restless desire for what is missing. When you're grateful, your heart no longer drifts in the desert of, if only I had more money, if only life were easier, if only I were more loved. Instead, it rests in the oasis of what is, finding richness in simplicity. One effective way to nurture gratitude is to keep a small journal nearby. Each morning or night, write down 3 to 5 things that touched your heart that day. A peaceful moment, a nourishing meal, the resilience you showed despite being tired. Over time, you'll notice your mind scanning life for goodness, even on tough days. Gratitude is also a way to heal the past. Rather than carrying regret for what was lost or didn't happen, reflect on the lessons each experience brought. Every pain you've survived has shaped your wisdom, softened your heart, and expanded your understanding. When you can say thank you for what broke you, as well as what built you, you are free. In relationships, gratitude is transformative. When you genuinely appreciate those around you for their presence, their kindness, or simply for who they are, your bond grows deeper. Even difficult relationships can change when you focus on what you value in the other person instead of what frustrates you. Gratitude fosters understanding, melts resentment, and opens the heart to forgiveness. Above all, gratitude builds resilience. Life will always have its ups and downs like the ocean's tides. But when your heart is trained to find light in darkness, hope in despair, and meaning in suffering, you become unshakable. Gratitude doesn't deny life's challenges. It simply gives you the strength to face them with calm and grace. It reminds you that no matter how heavy life may feel, there's always something beautiful to hold on to, even if it's just the quiet miracle of being alive. Conclusion. Life will always bring its share of storms. People will test your patience. Circumstances will stretch your strength. Emotions will ebb and flow like endless waves on the shore. But remember this: within you is a peace deeper than the ocean, wisdom older than your worries, and a tranquility that no chaos can touch. Today we explored timeless Buddhist teachings, how to turn insults into lessons, protect your emotions like a sacred temple, aim for excellence while offering grace, and cultivate gratitude as the quiet alchemy that turns suffering into strength. Each of these isn't just an idea to admire, but a practice to live. True freedom isn't found by controlling life, but by mastering your response to it. If these teachings spoke to your heart today, I encourage you to carry them gently into your everyday life. Reflect on what moved you the most. Choose one principle to live by today, whether it's letting emotions flow like passing clouds or finding gratitude in your challenges. Small steps taken with awareness lead to profound change. If you want more wisdom like this to guide you through life's uncertainties, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Here we walk this path together, one of presence, peace, and awakening. Like this video if it brought you peace, and share it with someone whose heart needs these truths today. Until we meet again, may you walk with quiet strength, see life through compassionate eyes, and stay rooted in the unshakable peace that has always been within you.